Hey, this is Mark Heston on behalf of Michael Thomas. We'd like to thank you for checking out our WP Response Pro walkthrough video. I hope you guys really like this plugin. It does a bunch of really awesome things, and best of all, it's super easy to use. Michael designed it that way. So this plugin, it does a lot of stuff, but as you can see, the interface and everything is really super simple and easy to use. So I'm going to take you through and show you just how quick and easy it is to get started. So WP Response Pro, it installs just like any other WordPress plugin. So you just go to Plugins, Add New, then upload the file, enter in your license key, and you are good to go. And this will be the main panel that you go through. So the first thing that you would want to do is just put in your settings, like your license key, then from name, email address, and then your physical address if you want to do that. And then the rest of the settings we go through. This right here is it's really simple. So even if you haven't done any of this stuff before, like with uh, SMTP or like bounce configuration, that kind of thing, I mean, we break it all down for you, and you could get set up. I mean, very quickly. So let's just after the settings, this is the main dashboard right here. Now, let's say you want to get started right away collecting leads and mailing. So all I would do is go to the list portion, click on lists. And then I'm just going to add a new list. So let's just put list number one. And then I can add a disclaimer text such as this is not spam. And this disclaimer text right here, you can, it will be placed above the unsubscribe link that's automatically generated with every email so that you could get unsubscribes and so that your can spam compliance. So this is just the disclaimer. So I'm going to click on save. Let's create another list also so I can just show you how to do some different features. So let's do list number two. Let's use the same disclaimer. Okay. Now, like I said in a couple Facebook posts and that sort of thing, you can import subscribers. You can have as many different lists as you would like. There's absolutely no limit on the number of lists that you can have, and then you can even import subscribers via CSV file. And so you could do that if you would like. So you can import them right off the bat from any major autoresponder. And you can also download the list. So you could download all of your subscribers as well if you would ever need to download them. So right now we have a list created. Okay, so we actually have two lists created now. To begin using it, all you would need is a sign up form. So right here we have a form builder built in. Now, you can use a form just like this and place this form anywhere, but you can also use things like OptimizePress, any type of pop-up plugin that is available, such as Pop-up Domination, I think is one, and Monster Opt-in. Any of those, Ninja Opt-in, you can use Thrive, you can use, I mean, absolutely any type of builder out there. Most of us already have one, Profits Theme. Okay, so you can use this into that as well, and all you would have to do is copy the form code. So we do have double opt-in right here. If you want double opt-in, require email verification, I wouldn't worry about that. So all you would do is select a list. So I'm just going to start adding these subscribers to list number one, and then that's all you would do. And I'll put in a thank you URL just so you can see kind of what this looks like after I opt in. So, okay. So right there, it's done. Now all we have to do is copy this form. And like I said before, you can just place this code anywhere and the form's going to look like this, but you can dress it up a little bit over here with the padding and all of that. So you right now this form just looks like this. So this could go in the sidebar of your site or something like that. But if you do use any type of page builder or pop-up builder, anything like that that accepts HTML code, all we would do is paste that in, and that's what I'm going to do right here. So this is just OptimizePress. I just took a template and I'm just going to paste in my form code and just click insert, and then I'm just going to save it. So if you guys use OptimizePress, this does work with OptimizePress, and again, like anything else. So right here, so now from here, somebody would visit your site. I'll just enter in my name and an email address. Click get instant access. And then it goes to our thank you page. Now this this address is the one that I put in right here as a thank you URL. So you can see how easy that is. It takes people right to the a download page. So that's how the sign up form and that works. Now, if you want to set up an autoresponder, so say we put in this code and all that, and then we want to send people a welcome message. So all I would do is click on add new, and we could just put welcome to my list. And then this would just be the email body of the email. And then what I want to do is, since it's going to list number one, since that's where the person is, I'm going to put list number one, and we could send this immediately. It would be all zeros. Let's just send it 1 minute. Now, another thing you could do is send this email, a different version of it, like say 3 hours later to people that didn't open this email. So that's another way that you could do this. Okay. But I'm just going to click on save. Now you would just build a autoresponder like that. So let's say that we want to send an email the next day. So let's just do email number one. This is the email body. And now they are going to get this email 1 day after they subscribed. And that is going to the same list. And we can also use a skip if we want to. Okay. So this is going to go out 1 day afterwards. And now, I mean, all we really have to do if we want to is keep adding emails and keep building out a sequence, and people will keep receiving those emails every single day or however many days that you want to split that up. And so it's just like a regular autoresponder service. Now, if we want to go and view our subscribers, we can do that. And right here, you see that's me. That's how I signed up. So all of your subscribers are automatically placed back here. And then if you click on edit, you can see the subscriber name, email address, what list they're a member of. So you can actually manually switch people around to different lists, and then their subscriber status. So that just unsubscribed, complained, bounced, and then unconfirmed if you're using double opt-in. Again, you don't have to. You can import any list. It's not a problem. You don't have to jump through a bunch of hoops. Okay, so that's how you can see each individual subscriber. Now, say that we want to send out a broadcast. Now, this is just as easy as it is setting up an autoresponder. Okay, so you could just keep sending emails forever. Now, say that you have a special offer, for instance, and now I'm going to show you our kind of details on this right here, how to build your email. So I just put this is my subject, special offer, and I'm just going to here. Let's just paste in some of this right here. Okay, so now I'm just going to paste in some text. As you might have guessed, creating your email right here is just like creating a blog post, for instance. Okay, it's a what you see is what you get editor. So from up here, you can mess with the font size, font family, okay, even different headings and all that. That's not really useful for something like email, but you can bold things, italic, underline, like all of that. So this is just like the WordPress editor, except a little better. Now, we have a built-in countdown timer system. So say this is a limited time special offer. All I would do is insert a countdown. So let's just say right here, and let's make it go at the 18th, 6:45, and then go. Okay, so right here, you could see that this timer was inserted, and a person reading the email would actually see this timer. So that's a really cool thing. Then if we want to just create a link so that we could do that, I'm just going to click on bold, and then I'm just going to click insert link. So that's how easy it is just to insert a link. I'll tell you what, and this next thing, it may sound so silly to some of you, but I think one of the best things about this editor is the ability to have insert images. I've worked I was a member of like several different like major autoresponders and all that. It was always such a pain to insert images. It used to drive me crazy because then you would have to upload it, then go to the folder and then like insert it. With ours, it's super, super simple and you can insert images absolutely anywhere. So, and all you would do is just drag and drop a file over, click insert into post. Okay, and just like that, even resizing them, you could just do it like that also. So it makes it super, super easy to use. Now that our special offer email is done, we are going to select a list that this goes out to. So let's just say that we want to go list number one, and then you could choose additional lists, okay, or you can exclude people on certain lists. So if you have the same subscribers on multiple lists, if you want to exclude like some people on a different list for some reason, you could do that by clicking right there. And also you could skip people who open a specific email. You could schedule this for whenever you want. So if it wants to go out, if you want this to go out right away, all you would do is click on send out. If you wanted to click, say, tomorrow at 4:30, it says send in 23 hours, 56 minutes, 27 seconds. Okay, so now you could schedule these all ahead of time. So I'm just going to click on that. And then all of my emails are going to send for the special offer. Then you could track clicks, opens, sends, and this queue right here, you can even see all of the different things that are queued up and ready to go. And then it'll give you attempts and then next attempts and stuff like that. Now, if we go to broadcast, you can see that this is sending. But right here, this is one click, resend it to unopened. So it says queue to unopens, and then it will just automatically send this again to everybody that didn't open the email, right? So this is just one click. You don't need to create a whole separate email and go through a bunch of nonsense to be able to do that. Just queue to unopens, and it will send to unopens right away. So then you could just do the same thing, click on send now, and then it'll take you right there. So just with one click. Now the other two things basically that we are down to, do you see how easy that was? I mean, pretty awesome stuff, is the pixel builder. This is something that's really unique. And what you could do with this is automatically put people on different lists once they reach a certain page. So say they're reading some posts on your blog, for instance, and they are already on your list. You can actually put them on any list that you want. So you can even create a new one and then send out a special offer, for instance, autoresponder, something like that. So say that you have a post about SEO and this person is already on your list. All you need to do is place this tag anywhere on that post, and they will be automatically transferred to, let's say, like a new list. And then an email can go out if you wanted to and say, hey, I saw that you were just reading this blog post about SEO. Here's a discount on whatever, or an affiliate promotion or something like that. So major sites use this kind of thing. I don't know if you've ever the thing that comes to my mind is like I use StubHub to purchase tickets to different events and that sort of thing. They use this technology and it was pretty crazy because I would be on there looking like tickets for a football game, for instance, and then I would get this email like 15 minutes later that said like I see that you haven't purchased tickets yet or something like that, and I was like, well, what the heck? I mean, it's already on there. So then, so that's pretty cool. I've seen in action bigger sites use the same thing. So that's just one thing that you can do with our system that you can't do with others. So now I'll take you through integrations. So you can place this IPN URL anywhere you want, and it will automatically put people on the list. So you can either add subscriber to list, remove subscriber from the list, or finish a autoresponder series. So say that someone purchases something and that was in an autoresponder. So you can make them the rest of the series stop because they already purchased, so they don't need to repurchase. So this is all right here. One way that we use this kind of system in ours is promoting JVZoo products. So what we would do is create a new list, and I'll just like use list number 2, and this changes that. So anyone that purchases through our link, all we need to do is put this IPN URL right here in here under the JVZ IPN. Click save. Now, when anyone purchases through our link, they will automatically receive an email saying that here's a link to our download page, or thanking them for purchasing. Here's a link to our download page. Or what we sometimes do, will upsell people, like take them to like the one-time offers and all that actually via email. Like here's a link to our download page, and then PS, the price of the OTOs is rising, which typically they do during launches and that kind of thing. So get in, and that's actually increased our sales. So that's just one way to use it if you're a JVZoo affiliate, for instance. So as you can see, everything is really, really, really easy to use. I mean, and you could go through, you could immediately start email marketing. I'm talking like 15 minutes after you purchase this plugin. So we offer full support. A lot of you already are familiar with us and our support. We always try to look after you guys We troubleshoot things very, very quickly should you run into any problems. But this plugin is straightforward, easy to use. We have training on how to use it. And if you have any questions about the features contained here or anything that I went over, then just post a comment below and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions. This is launching on January 23rd at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys are going to want to get in early on this. And we're going to see you guys on the 23rd. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Michael and I truly appreciate it.